side. Yeah. All right.
So it's true.
Gert's still hurts.
It still hurts.
So I'm Professor Norm Bluntstein in the Faculty of Mathematics. My current field of research is beverage consumption efficiency, and I have here with me today perhaps my greatest pupil. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Aashkan. I'm a good student of beverage consumption. Really interested in how to make it more efficient, more cost-effective, just better overall for the student populace.
So what do we have in front of us here today?
So this is one of my favorite beverages here at Gert's. It was, I guess you could say, invented by a good friend of mine, Neil Dentum. Shout out to you over in Calgary, or Alberta, wherever you are, I don't really know. So the idea is that you get a shot of Jack, or whiskey, or whatever you want, and then a shot of pickle juice right after. It really kills the taste, and gets you real fucked up. So, Norm, cheers.
Cheers.
It's a little sweeter. Yeah.
Yeah, sweeter than I expected.
Yeah.
Although, I would do that anyway. But you've invented something amazing. I can't even. I'm shaking just thinking about it. Would you please enlighten the world?
All right. Well, I wouldn't really say it was invented. More so designed. I'm a student in engineering as well as obviously beverage consumption, and one of the problems we tackle every day in our engineering classes is how to optimize a system or how to make something more efficient, and we're trying to figure out how to make the most or get the most alcohol per dollar you spend. So it's a very simple formula. Start with the amount of alcohol in milliliters divided by dollars, and you get your Gertz. And the Gertz value, you want a higher Gertz value, and you're good to go. So we'll put the link right over here for Gertrude's theorem. It's an Excel sheet, of course. It has all the values. And for a Tuesday on a PBR tallboy, 7.73 Gertz, which of course means nothing to you, the viewer, but you'll understand once you see the relation. For example, a blackout special, or sorry, a Gertz special is about 7 as well, Gertz. And that means you're getting a lot of alcohol per the dollar you spend. It's really good to know.
And that's what efficiency is all about.
Yeah, that's what efficiency is all about. Especially as students, you know, you don't want to be wasting money on fancy gimmicks. You want alcohol in your veins as fast as you can for as cheap as you can.
Because you do need some money for food.
Yeah.
Besides, being a very dedicated student for efficiency purposes, what drove you to sit and really get through this theorem?
Well, first off, we were standing. It was actually at the bar over there. I don't know. We were drunk. I think that's a good enough reason for anything.
All the best ideas come
yeah.
today.
We were about an hour in, maybe half an hour, maybe 10 minutes. But we started off strong, and then started with these bad boys, the picklebacks. And then we were just like, there's got to be a better way to figure out, because we only had like $20 each. And if you want a good night at Gertz, you can make it work, but we were trying to make it work the best. So that was what drove us to start it. And then the next day, I was hungover, obviously, and I was talking to my buddy, and we thought that we should probably make this public, because it was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Okay.
And we can go more into the details of the mathematics later on if you want.
Oh yeah, sure. I won't know any of it. Oh wait, I'll know all of it because I'm in mathematics, but...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's simple derivatives and limits with respect to time. It's great.
Exactly.
But yeah, do you want me to go into it now?
I think we're ready to settle into the mathematics behind it.
All right, so slow me down if I'm going too fast for you guys, but it's basic calculus. When you have your Gertz value, there's a standard unit of time in which you can consume a beverage, So for example, a PBR, it's about 473 milliliters. Standard chug time, 4.0 seconds for a 12-ounce beer, or 350 milliliters roughly. So you can say roughly 5 seconds to finish this, assuming you're being really quick. If you want to optimize how fast you can consume a beverage and inject that alcohol into your veins, you just take the derivative of the Gertz with respect to time. So essentially you're minimizing the amount of time that you're drinking. So for example, PBR, I guess, the Gertz, pretty standard. The derivative with respect to time, or if you guys are used to units of it's like, for example, velocity is like meters per second, right? So, and velocity is a derivative of position. Sorry, this is going over your head, Professor Norm.
No, of course, I'm all up.
So when you take a derivative with respect to time, you're basically dividing it by time, the unit. A lot of people are going to get mad at me for saying that, but anyway. So you're taking the derivative of Gertz with respect to time. You get units Gertz per second, and if you mess around with the units a little bit, you can use frequency, which is 1/seconds is 1 hertz. So if you take the derivative with respect to time of a Gertz, you get a Gertz till it hurts.
Also, in the vein of Gertz till it hurts, I just want to make sure we are not liable for anything that happens while using this theorem.
We don't condone drinking.
No, not at all. I don't even drink at all.
Yeah.
Actually. But yes, we're the mathematics.
Oh yeah, so Gertz till it hurts. Derivative with respect to time. If you're in a rush, you got class in 5 minutes, you're trying to make that lecture, but you still need a drink. You pop in a Gertz. You look at the chart that we have online. Again, link is going to be over here. And you look at the chart and you're like, oh, it's got a really low Gertz till it hurts. That's what you want. You also want a high Gertz. So try to find that. Generally it's shots or PBRs or whatever, and then you pop it in your mouth and you consume and you run, and you're good to go to class.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful, and we'll definitely have this resource to give to the people, because in the end, I think we're men of the people, right?
Yeah, I did it for the people. I
did it for the kids personally.
For the kids, yeah.
Because these kids out there, they don't know. They were raised on maybe expensive alcohol, maybe not being efficient.
Exactly.
And I think we just really want to spread this mentality of efficiency.
Really, they just don't know that there's a better way than just buying Sleeman bottles. There's one more.
One more mathematic.
Yeah, there's one more formula, I guess. In every like theorem or even languages, there are always exceptions to the rules, right? And when you look at the Gertz till it hurts, you're dividing by time, or you're dividing by dollars, sorry, for the Gertz. So if you get a drink for free, you're dividing by 0, which obviously mathematically, right, Norm, doesn't make any sense.
It can't be done. No,
that would be an undefined function, and we just can't have that. So we use the Hospitals rule, which of course is a pun on L'Hopital's rule for all those calculus geeks.
I got that reference.
Yeah, there we go. Where essentially you're just taking the limit as the dollar reaches 0 of a drink. So essentially you're getting infinite Gertz for a free drink, which makes sense because it's just the alcohol per dollar. If you're not spending anything, it's a lot of alcohol per dollar.
I actually understood that. Because of course I would. Because I'm in, of course, yes, right. I'm mathematically pouring this beer right now. So, yeah. I learned from the best.